Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake, where last time we finally did attack the Sector 5 Mako reactor. It's Mako, not Mako. I have to remind myself. For some, I blame the fact that I'm just used to the original game, which had no voiceovers. I'm sure Crisis Core might have mentioned that it's Mako. The movies might have mentioned that it's pronounced Mako, but it's been a while. But it is Mako. We blew up the Mako reactor. Though I suppose at the moment, Cloud doesn't exactly know what damage Jesse's smaller bomb might have done. We got separated from Barrett and Tifa, fell from the Sector 5 plate. That is our cloud-shaped hole.
I had finished tending the flowers here. Gotta start over. Just me, myself, and I.
Talking to yourself is the first step towards insanity. Bonus points if you know where that's from.
I could stick around a bit.
Really? You will? In that case... Huh?
I'll see myself in.
It's the Turks.
And
I think.
Who are you?
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh?
I was not explicitly hired at this point.
Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes, at least.
You don't mind, do you? Bodyguard work's not too different from Merc stuff, right?
Huh?
I guessed. From the sword. Just do this for me, okay?
Fine, but it'll cost you a lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're weird enough to be one. What class?
First.
If you're gonna bullshit me, at least try to make it believable.
Hey, watch the flowers!
You heard the lady.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Bodyguard. First two, right?
Really? Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
Get ready.
Okay. I need to do a better job of blocking the elite guard's attacks. There we go. There we go.
Let's do this.
Hey, little help in here, guys?
Alright, let's heal Cloud. Oh, just another of the same three.
Bring it.
I
am not impressed.
Shit. Good old what's-his-face. Nothing new. I hate doing Luna, but I'm damn good at it.
All right.
Be careful!
Okay. Analysis time. Assess time.
Too bad.
Let's see. Magic and lightning attacks have only a slight effect on his stagger gauge. He doesn't have any weaknesses. Only resistances and immunities. Yep, an operative with the Turks unit of Shinra's General Affairs Division. Fast and extremely agile, he leaps in to attack with his special Shinra-made security baton.
Well, okay then. Really?
I would this is what I'm assuming the game is trying to teach me, with him especially.
What you waiting for, Bodyguard. I'm right here.
Steady.
Tough guy.
Is to do just a better job with the block button, with essentially parrying attacks.
Sorry.
What are you doing in the flowers?
No way. Let's go.
Ah. I was not expecting the EM shot to also stun me.
Second win.
There we go. And then let's... Oh, still not enough. There we go. Now let's hit him with the Braver.
Brace yourself.
Ah.
Bring it.
What you waiting for?
Okay, maybe focus the thrust?
Try this.
Okay, let's heal myself. Let's see, can we stagger him? Yes, we can. Excellent.
No more playing nice.
Ooh, and a limit break.
Any last words?
Oh, never mind. His health is at phase... at the end of phase 1.
For you, tough guy. Consummate professional. Figured this dance of ours could use a spark. Sloppy.
I'm hoping to be able to...
Bring it.
Okay, for some reason I was expecting to actually have to worry about specific timing. But I think the issue is I just have to be defending it first.
Steady.
And these electrical fields make this fight a little bit on the annoying side.
Bring it.
Alright, I'm gonna heal myself. If you're going to make the actual... I'm going to heal myself. I really hate the fact that you can be interrupted mid-heal and lose your ATB gauge. Like, that's something that I didn't really learn until the last fight against... Oh. Those things exist that can be attacked. I did not realize that. For some reason, I thought they were just constants in the battlefield. That changes things up. Yeah, I was a little bit too slow on that. Okay, let's heal ourselves.
Feeling good.
More where that came from.
Oh, great.
Well, okay then. What's up? Okay. Sloppy. Heads up. Well, okay then. Too easy.
Okay, yeah, I just have to hold down the block, but for some reason I was expecting this game...
Really have to fight these flowers?
Yes! Okay, I have no idea what just happened. Oh, more attacks.
That's a hit.
Okay, can I at least stagger you real quick?
Step on the flowers.
Okay, that fight was annoying.
You've got it all wrong, man. I just wanted to.
Cloud! No!
Hey, sir! Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Go get the girl.
Sir!
Once again, what are these specters?
The hell?
They seem to be just kind of intervening at appropriate times, and then
Come on.
and possibly they saved Cloud during his fall. 1 second. Might as well just use the last of my MP on healing myself. But like, I feel like what made that fight as annoying is like any boss fight where you can only really hit them during specific times, during specific intervals, is always going to be at the very least a small annoyance, because you're always kind of waiting for that specific interval to happen. And for this one, it's always based on defending. And I feel as though, especially after coming from like Dark Souls 2 onto this, is that like the idea of like blocking an attack that also causes pressure towards that opponent needs to be more specifically timed. But this is a much looser game. I don't need to play it by the same rules. Is there anything to collect over here? There is nothing.
Through the attic. Maybe we can get out that way.
Right. Through that hole.
Oh, the camera decided it wanted
They saved me.
Come on.
once again. Whatever they are, they have some sort of conscious acts. They are trying to achieve something. And clearly that is to block me from going in that direction.
I'll go first. Come on.
Nothing!
We've looked for 2 seconds. We didn't find anything.
Hey, no shooting!
Man.
Hey, you okay?
Probably. Or maybe not.
If there's so much as a scratch on her, you're done.
Sir!
We bring her in one piece. What now?
Run!
Move and I'll shoot!
Oh no, you won't.
But sir!
Also, there's materia back there. Did I forget about grabbing that materia?
Could drop that.
But how? Oh,
Okay.
What's the holdup? I can't get to her!
to just stay there real long, like, ignore what's going on directly above you.
Run!
Stop her!
Stop her! She's getting away! Do I go back the way I came?
You're dead! Over there!
I was gonna say, at what point are they gonna decide, wait, he's just kind of like doing... Oh my gosh. Is there a... Is there a fast way to do this? Oh. No, stop turning. If I die doing, doing this, that's gonna be terrible. Ah, thank goodness.
Let's move.
Okay, luckily their shots do incredibly small amounts of damage. Yes, I can help you with that. I can protect you from this overturned shelf, cabinet, bookcase.
They're in the attic. Should we pursue?
Leave him be.
But sir!
Partners got it. We are out. Beginner's luck.
The other Turks.
More of those things.
It's like they're guiding us.
Stay close.
So cool.
What part? You having your own bodyguard who you are going to pay in dates? Or strange spirits? Why are there pallets up here? How would you even bring pallets up here? There's a ladder? Like, at what point would there have been pallets or the necessity for pallets in the attic of this space? I want answers. This is the very important question of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, like, the entire idea of setting... What makes video games... Let's rewind. What makes video games a little bit interesting is essentially every room you build is a set you have to design yourself. Think about the movie The Room, the classic American tale about a man who just wants to be able to trust his loving wife, or his future wife-to-be. It's been a little while. Yes, his loving fiancée. He just wants to be able to trust her. But the movie was filmed entirely in sets. Like, he could have filmed it in an existing apartment, but instead he built it from scratch and had to fill that space up with things. And that's why you end up with portraits of spoons just randomly in the rooms itself, because he put in portraits with the stock photos that were sold with the portraits, but just never swapped out the photos for something that might have been more personal or relevant to the characters. Now consider a video game. You want to make a crowded-looking attic. You want to make it look stuffy, you want to make it look old, you want to make it look like it hasn't been inhabited in a while. You need to fill it with stuff. And that leads to a problem, is you actually have to have assets to fill up the space and make sense when they're filling the space. Both towards the actual narrative and the amount of money you're going to be spending on creating said assets. Because, like, let's say you want to put a piano in the attic. In fact, if I looked hard enough, I could probably find a piano up here. Right, yeah, right here. Right here, there's a piano, I think. Or it's supposed to be. Or is that a bench? If that's the only time you see a piano, and that's while you are running from this ladder, I'm spending way too much time here. I'm sorry. All the way to the next point. Most players, like 99% of players, aren't even going to look at it.
Need to stay ahead of them.
So you've spent that time creating assets that more or less just blend in with the world around. It's a lot smarter to just reuse assets you've already created and just kind of figure out how you can tuck it into the background so it looks like it blends in with everything around itself.
What are they?
I think, actually, I don't know. Let's just go.
Aerith, is there something you are not telling me?
Okay. Up for crossing the rooftops? See that pillar over there? There's a station right by it. Shall we mosey on over?
Which pillar?
Let's.
I mean, I saw... Are we referring to this pillar? Or like the rocks that were kind of in the center of the camera? Alright, let's mosey on over. Just mosey along.
So, what's next for you?
A little bit of bodyguard work.
Right.
After that, it's back to the Sector 7 slums.
You know how to get there?
Yep.
Of course you do.
Yeah, Cloud isn't exactly thinking about anything but his most direct future. He does not have a long-term plan.
He was one of Shinra's Turks. What's a Turk want with you?
Dunno. Hey, don't Turks keep an eye out for potential soldiers and stuff?
They do more than just scout for candidates. Turks get called in to handle all kinds of situations, with extreme prejudice.
Professional bad guys. Gotta love them.
Back to my question. So what's he to you? Looked like you knew each other.
Maybe he thought I could be the greatest soldier yet.
Forget it.
You mad?
No, but... That's clearly not the answer.
Careful. Not a lot of room.
If he wanted to recruit you, he wouldn't show up with his sword drawn. Although I suppose that would be an interesting scene from, like, if we were going to make the original MCU movies today, like, if there was a scene where, like, a character walks into a room and finds Nick Fury pointing a gun at them, and Nick Fury is like, I want you to join a team. Like, I feel like that would make sense in that context.
Honestly, kind of exciting.
Well, first time and all.
By the 100th time, you're like, man, this Assassin's Creed game is really boring. Just traveling by rooftops all day. Though it's nice to have a little bit of a slower...
Give me a moment.
Alright. Like a slower scene with Aerith now that we've escaped... Are you gonna...
Don't just run off on your own.
Those the words of a soldier candidate?
So petty.
But yeah, especially after the that final boss of Sector 5, like, I feel as though that's the limitation of this game's ATB system, is if you can only use like, the fact that every action other than just attack is tied to the ATB system Like, you can't use items without having ATB. You can't use magic without having ATB. You can't use abilities without ATB. So
does no one live in these buildings?
Nope. No one to get mad if we make noise.
So it almost like it encourages like a sort of inaction rather than using your abilities to try to maximize
Looks
the damage
kinda
to your
rusty.
opponents.
I'll go first.
You're just kind of like saving
Be careful.
Okay.
those bars just in case you get hit by
Easy now.
You worry
tougher
too
attack.
much. I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled. Shit.
That's a nice grab though.
Whew. That was unexpected. Thank you, Cloud.
If I was falling off of a ladder
There it is. The wall.
that had just broken off, that had just detached from the rest of itself, I would only pray to be so lucky that my first attempt at jumping off of said ladder and grabbing onto whatever rung was still left was as successful.
You know, I thought about leaving once, but in the end, I couldn't.
Too dangerous?
Too much. A whole world bursting with life.
Maybe more than I can handle, I think sometimes. Even now.
People hate the steel sky, the slums, but I don't. How could I? All that passion, all those dreams, flowing and blending together into something greater.
It's poetic. But yeah, the entire idea of disregarding somebody's potential just because of their financial situation is a message that is definitely a little on the anti-corporate side.
Oh, I can't count on you to wait.
Sure about this?
See for yourself.
Maybe I'll go on ahead and leave you all by your lonesome.
Just,
Maybe you shouldn't talk.
then you talk. Tell me a story.
Well, there was once this flower girl who talked so much.
You're. Gotcha.
You're killing me here.
There was once this flower girl who talked too much. She almost fell over and got herself killed.
Here
The
goes
end.
nothing. Woo!
And then she went on to get tetanus. That was the epilogue. Is she technically in the party yet?
You good?
Of course. My hero.
Never a dull moment with you.
That a compliment?
Not really.
Can you turn it
Thanks
into a
anyway.
compliment? Can I accept it as a compliment? Ah, Aerith Gainsborough has
Getting
joined
closer
the
to
party.
station. Even so, we'll probably run into a few monsters on the way. Huh. There's a face that screams, "So what?"
I fought scarier things in my sleep.
Is that a way of telling somebody who wants to pay you in dates that you have nightmares? Where are we and where are we going? Actually, let's go see how far this goes back because there might be a chest or some.
Where are you going, Cloud?
I'm looking for the potential chest over there. God, I've got to pick up every possible item. Every single one of them, even if I don't use it. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Does she have any equipment? She has a guard stick. Excellent. Hold on. Does she not have cure materia already attached? That would make for an interesting twist, considering she has pray, which, unlike ordinary prayers, actually heals people. Ice. Use the refocus limit break? What is that? Well, let's attach Cure Materia to you, which I feel like that is an interesting choice, especially considering that Aerith, her gameplay mechanic in the original game is as a healer. All right, you can top off Cloud. But also that kind of goes to show the shift to the kind of game that Final Fantasy VII Remake is versus the original. The original is closer to your turn-based JRPG where characters actually have specific set of skills. And there's a little bit of that in here. Like, Barret is good for long-range opponents, Tifa is good at building up stagger, but ultimately they all have to have a similar capacity to do damage and fight as an action game. Not a hedgehog pie.
No holding back.
Someone looks like they're in their element.
Yeah, you caught me red-handed. Has she done anything in battle yet? Also, I almost forgot. Let's take a look at her her guard stick. Upgrade that. Conjure a ward. Attack spells cast within the ward will automatically be cast twice. All right. That's actually really good. Let us upgrade the stick. Let's grab the new materia slot. And then let's also give her some more health, some more MP, magic attack power. And maybe some regular defense? Alright, what other materia can we attach to her battle stick? Probably MP up. That's probably a good idea. And then next time we'll actually have to see if she participates in the fight itself. I have not bothered checking that. Yes, she does.
Get ready. See ya. Deal with that.
Aerith possesses both powerful offensive and support spells, and is effective in multiple roles. Hold down square to deliver a continuous stream of magic attacks. These combo attacks can target multiple enemies over a wide area.
So it's my turn?
Arcane Ward.
Let's get serious.
And let's try that out. Blizzard on Hedgehog Pie.
I'll put you on ice. So, Cloud, you don't know the slums that well, do you?
Compared to you? No. Training grounds, barracks, battlefields. That's the world I know.
You sound proud of that.
All right, that is a really good... How long does the ward actually last? Does it actually say on the equipment itself? It does not say. Conjure a ward one time only during activation is for proficiency. Yeah, right now we're on just kind of a linear path, so I don't necessarily need to really worry about breaking out the map that often. I still will keep the minimap, because who knows, I might get lost going down a linear, narrow path towards my next objective.
I can see that.
Oh? Thought the world you knew didn't include stations.
Ha ha.
Can I safely go down a train track?
I can't believe this is happening.
If you would all just please calm down.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Come on. There's no need to shout.
Popular place.
Yeah, well, it's got a good view of the reactor.
It's on fire!
Ain't a show.
They know that. They're worried.
Oh, didn't expect to see you here.
Huh? Yeah,
Oh, on your way home from the church?
that's right.
Well,
I'm
glad
definitely
you're
not
okay.
leaving forever.
Any debris hit the church?
Not debris, no.
That's something at least, but you may not be so lucky next time.
I did see a vending
To
machine.
get topside other than the train.
Sorry. Oh, Cloud, wait!
I'm going to the vending machine, Aerith. Ah, Kate Sith's theme. I have no memory of what that is. The theme. I remember Kate Sith. Like one of the that's the trick with being a JRPG character. If you want to be a really memorable JRPG character, you have to show up towards the beginning of the game. If you show up towards the end of the game, like you're barely in it, you're a cameo. I want to say there was a vampire character in this game, in Final Fantasy VII. Yuffie barely gets any character development. Kate Sith is kind of there, and then the mystery as to who Kate Sith is revealed later on. Alright, let's buy... I used a bunch of these. Let's top ourselves back up to 40. I used several of those. And then let us have a seat. Cloud, you really should leave space for the other people. That bench is not that big. All right. Am I going on to the other side of the platform? Is that our goal?
Huh?
Wait.
Deck is all clear! Rope's good! Go! Pull him up!
Is the helicopter in such a rush that you can't even bother landing?
Let's go!
The second of the Turks.
Another Turk.
A real man on a mission.
On the hunt, more like.
For me? For you?
Don't know. Don't care.
Then, let's stick to the back streets? Ah. There will be monsters.
Better than Shinra.
I mean, technically, I suppose they'd both be one and the same, but that's just semantics by that point. Let's see, how are we doing in regards to her? Luckily, you don't really have to do that much in order to fill up somebody's proficiency with a weapon.
People say it's like an explosion of flavor beyond your wildest dreams.
There's a Shinra dump site up ahead. Not the kind of place anyone would ever choose to hang around in.
But a great place to lay low.
Looks like we're the ones dumping ourselves. Wait, I meant to say that after the date, not before the date. We're still going out, aren't we? What is Tempest? Ooh, fancy. Let's place an arcade ward on ourselves. As Aerith, you can hold down triangle to focus your magical energies and release it to unleash Tempest, a powerful magical attack. The potency of Tempest depends on how much magical energy Aerith has stored up. Depending on the situation, you may want to store small amounts of energy and release spells in low-powered bursts, or bide your time and unleash a particularly devastating blast of magic.
No telling where they'll come from.
Okay, so that counted even though I didn't use any spells.
You'd better watch out then, Cloud.
Like, I don't have to capitalize on the ward, I just have to use the ward.
Seriously, keep it together.
I'll show you what I can do. Try using it. Don't catch a cold.
Ah.
Let's do this.
You know what would be nice is if this game had, like a Dragon Age-esque AI system where you can actually, like, make settings, like preset settings for your characters and be like, all right, if this character is now being held captive by an enemy, like Tifa runs over and punches said enemy and focuses on them until that character is free. But again, like, having that system means you'd actually have to have the tools to modify it. And this game is on a more simplified scale.
That way is a dead end.
I know.
They were doing some construction, but quit halfway.
That's why I'm going to the direction, because it is a dead end. Them's be some big shells. What kind of gun were they firing? What do I even do with these Moogle medals anyway? I've been collecting them for a while now, but I have not bothered. Yeah, I've got 13 Moogle medals, but I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to take them. What I do with them. I haven't actually even seen Moogles in this game. Alright, so we got a little facility. Will we run into the Turk over here? I mean, it does look spacious enough to have a boss fight of some kind. Where is over here?
That didn't work.
Maybe it's broken? Pretty sure this path we're on loops around too, so... Wonder if we can move this.
The joys of video game design is like, how do you present a location or a barrier to actually seem like it is a barrier and not something you could just step up onto this back part, climb up onto this other side, and then just climb over. Considering all of the heights characters have jumped to, like, the issue here is not that a character couldn't do it. The issue here is that somebody would have to put the efforts to animate a very specific action.
Ah, I knew it.
Which, like the idea of filling a attic with unique items that would never be seen again, would be a waste of money. Or at the very least, it's hard to convince people that you should spend said money on developing those unique assets and animations for just one single occurrence. Another Moogle medal.
Deal with that.
Here goes. Get ready.
Got it.
All right. Arcane Ward.
Let's get serious.
Does it count for,
Go on.
It probably counts for Cure, then. But then you'd also have to... Do you spend twice the materia? Actually, let's... twice the MP. Let's do this attack.
Silly? Sorry, but I gotta. Must have been a new breed.
How do you figure?
Huh. I don't think it uses twice the materia. Or, sorry, twice the MP. Like, if you cast a spell twice using the Arcane Ward, it still only utilizes one spell's worth of MP. Again, a very useful ability. Yeah, I was wondering how I got to that very specific part of the map. Monkey bars. Holy crap. It took me the entire video to think up the word monkey bars. I remembered Jungle Gym. And I was trying to remember the name of monkey bars for that entire segment where Cloud is going along the ceiling of the church's attic. Sometimes I'm just falling apart. What did we pick up? We picked up... Oh yeah, we could probably attach one of these. Increases strength, vitality, spirits. Spirit is good. Caliginous bracelet. A bracelet designed by Shinra, designed for efficient materia usage. I think I'm going to stick with the mithril armlet because of its magic abilities. Although definitely quite the dumping ground for Shinra. That is a tremendous amount of trash. But the people on the top of the plate probably don't even know it exists, let alone have seen it.
Still a fair ways off.
Well, we did take a detour. Getting tired?
Nah.
Me, I'm feeling a bit hungry. How about you?
Amazed.
You're in for a treat when we make it back.
Don't have time for that.
You'll want to make time for my mom's cooking. And that's the final word on it. We'll get home quick and eat ourselves stupid.
That actually sounds like a good time. I have time to eat your mom's cooking. Her cooking. Also, I suppose that is something to note. There's a lot of homemade cooking so far. Like, Jessie and crew go over to her parents' house. Her mom makes them a pizza. Like a homemade pizza. We're going over to Aerith's house.
You're dead. Take the lead.
I'll show you what I can do.
Oh, everybody's low health. All right, Arcane Ward.
Needs more magic. Get him!
And then Ice. Like, I have 57 MP. I use a...
Don't catch a cold.
And it drops to 52. So maybe, like, the second spell got... Like, it only cost 1 MP? Alright, let's cure Aerith, or Cloud, I guess. Aerith, you can cure yourself. And why not top yourself off? Nope, no. This also looks like a dead end. Oh. That goes to a much bigger area than I was expecting. Okay, this looks like a boss arena. Is this just extra space? Huh. Again, unexpected. Just have a big old empty space for nothing. Or maybe there was something and I missed it. It is too late for that. Yeah, there's a... Oh, more monkey bars. Okay. I can handle that much. Are these Final Fantasy VI mech walkers? Is this a Final Fantasy VI reference? One of these days, I actually need to play through Final Fantasy VI. I've never actually finished that game. I got really, really far. To the point after Kefka destroys the world. So I got really far in the game, and then... And then for some reason just didn't finish the game. One of these days I need to fix that. Do a suplex on a ghost train. All the fun stuff. Okay, so now we're back into this open area that looked like it would be a boss fight. Because of its openness.
It's awake!
I wish it kept sleeping.
One more shot!
Alright, let's throw down a ward.
Try using it. And catch! Bundle up! Okay.
Apparently, some old rusty pipes combined together and came to life. Oh, can I actually unlock the door from this side? That way this path will remain open from now on?
That door that was stuck. Maybe it opens from this side?
The gate won't open. Well, now it will. Oh, hello. Who came to life this time?
Keep it together.
I'll take care of them. This one's for you.
All right, let's use our...
Let's get serious. Yeah. See her?
Let's see, have we actually finished? Yes, we have. Okay, we don't have to keep switching over to Aerith just to drop arcane wards. Still useful, but at the very least, I have it no matter which weapon I have attached to her, which is great. I need to go through Tifa and Barrett's equipment.
Don't think it'll open. What to do? That gate just doesn't want to open, does it?
Why don't you just crawl under it? Just crawl under it. You look like you've got... There's enough space.
Maybe there's a way to get over it? For you, at least.
Probably not from over here, but at the very least... No, never mind, it is fine from over here.
No good? That sucks.
Ah, damn it. I have to do two-step.
Try moving that container to make a path.
Thank you, Aerith. Your advice was very, very necessary for that occasion. Alright, let's move this container over, because you can't have a decent game without proper box-pushing mechanics. Was that good enough? Or can I push it more?
Yeah, that should do the trick.
Alright, so now I can make it halfway, drop down. Excellent. Another gate-related quest solved. I was expecting a bigger fight from that arena, though I feel like I've said that for several areas in this entire zone. There's a lot of spaces that could have been bigger fights, but
Yes, we're
it's
home
just a
free.
lot of smaller
No
fare.
need for thanks. I'd rather get paid.
You're getting paid right now. Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Are we on a date now? Is this what you call a date? Is this it? Or is this just a dead end to something else? Also, you probably should wait until you're actually free before you say you're home free. Anytime somebody says, "We've made it, we're out, good job us," before they're actually home free, it usually backfires. I have fond memories of Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne, where you are in an escort mission.
Should be able to relax a little now.
Don't forget about the Turks.
No relaxing.
Time. Keep an eye out.
You're doing an escort mission with this mobster fella, and at one point he's like, home free. And then more goons show up. Oh, hello. We're just back to residence.
So, do you think this means
Hello. Where are we? Oh, just Sector 5 slums. So we don't have Tifa to give us the tour of the Sector 5 slums. We have
What are they
Aerith.
watching?
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
I made a first roll the tires.
Gramps has been feeling a lot better.
Oh.
According to officials who are involved with the ongoing investigation, the bombers are...
What could they
I'm
possibly
standing
be
inside
doing
the
in
gut shell of Mako Reactor 5.
They're working for Wu-Tai,
As you
isn't it
can see,
obvious?
there's still a lot of smoke rising
using
from the rubble.
spies so they don't have to break
While
the
fallen
ceasefire.
beams and other debris
I'm telling
continue to hinder
those
rescue
foreign
efforts,
devils
the
are trying to
fires
start
appear to
another
have been
war.
mostly
So if we
extinguished.
help catch the bombers, we get a reward
Over
or
there.
something?
That's the director of Shinra's advanced weapons.
Why do we have all this random pedestrian chatter?
But would you mind answering a few questions?
They're targeting reactors.
Can you give us any updates on the status of the reactor? What kind of damage did it suffer in the explosion? Are we in any danger?
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We're in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1. The perpetrators of that atrocity were filmed making their escape. These agents of the eco-terrorist group Avalanche are currently believed to be in hiding somewhere in Midgar.
Interesting that Cloud is not in that footage.
In quick succession. Can they really be stopped before they strike again?
What do you think? Have no fear.
Ma'am?
Shinra will keep Midgar safe.
Okay, time's up.
All right, let's go.
Nothing says the government will keep you safe more than the sabotage of free press during live recordings.
Oh, what timing. Mind lending me a hand?
Place is really hopping, huh?
Nice side effect of the train situation. So, what do you say?
I'd love to, but...
Look, people need their iced coffee,
every now and
their
then.
hot coffee,
It's fun.
and their fresh juice.
Aerith!
Oh my gosh.
Well, well. What are you doing all the way up there?
Was trying to get a look at the reactor. Who's this guy?
This is Cloud. He's a mercenary. And currently my bodyguard. That's Oates.
Where's Hall?
See you.
2 peas in a pod.
She is clearly very well known about these parts by a whole bunch of random children.
We all went to see the reactor.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
You're supposed to come by the house.
Some of these children...
I don't know. You're just supposed
Oh,
to.
are those two the exact same
We have
face
an
and hair?
investigation. I should probably explain. The Leaf House is the local orphanage. That's where all these kids live.
Hey, Aerith, where'd you go?
The church again?
Next time, we should all go together.
Oh no, there's another child with the same face and hair.
Why, hello, Aerith. As popular as ever, I see.
Apparently, but they sure keep me on my toes.
Better than being bedridden. Thanks again for all those herbs. You've helped a lot of people.
No problem. Anytime.
How'd you manage to find so many anyway?
Ah.
I have my ways.
And him?
He's my bodyguard, just until I get home.
And you're sure he's up to it?
Maybe.
I hired him despite knowing zero of his qualifications
Since I'm
and
so
getting no
generous, I
references.
gather medicinal herbs for his patients sometimes. Here's the Leaf House.
Would help them grow bigger.
There you are.
We're back, and we brought Aerith with us.
Sorry to make you come out here.
Don't be. It's on my way home.
Well then, I hope you won't mind me asking for some flowers.
No problem. How many?
All you can carry.
What with all the doom and gloom we've been hearing on the news recently, I thought some flowers might help cheer everyone up.
I'm sure they will, and I'd love to help.
Will she actually follow up with this quest? Will she bring over all of the flowers that she can carry?
So, are you a friend of Aerith's? Thanks so much, Aerith. What decorations should we put up next?
Hey, mister, do you want one of these?
I don't even know where you're asking me from.
I'm gonna rate them all.
So, Cloud, what's your favorite flower?
They're all the same to me.
Huh. You sure you want to say that to a florist?
Better than lying.
Okay. Then what'd you do with the flower I gave you? You give it away?
I did.
Ooh, to who? Tell me.
Don't recall. What?
Thought you didn't like lying. Well, anyway.
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious lie on Cloud's part. Can I go into here? No. Okay. We're passing by a lot of small areas that we cannot access.
My house is just up this
It makes me feel as though we're going to end up having to come back.
So I'll introduce you.
But I'm not entirely sure there's a reason why we would need to come back.
There you go. That's my house.
It's a nice house. Now, does it have good Wi-Fi?
Come on. I'm home.
It's got a tube television.
Been up to no good? Rude came by.
So, this is my mom, Elmira. And this is Cloud, my bodyguard.
Hi.
Take good care of her?
That's my job. Or was my job.
Yep. Thanks.
Now I'm unemployed.
So, Cloud, you gonna head back to Sector 7?
Yeah.
Then I'll show you the way.
Then why'd you have me bring you here? What if the Turks show up again?
It'd suck, but I've dealt with them before. Honestly, I'm much more worried about you. What if you get lost, huh? You'd be too embarrassed to admit it, and so you'd just keep on going.
Quit acting like you know me.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna go take Cloud over to Sector 7, okay?
Didn't we? Weren't we gonna enjoy your mom's
If you
home
head out now,
cooking?
It'll be dark when you get back. Better to rest up here and make the trip first thing in the morning.
We were going to enjoy your home cooking.
That's true. She's got a point, Cloud.
Hold up.
Oh, yeah. I still need to deliver some flowers to the Leaf House. Since we have a little time before dinner, you should come with.
That wasn't the deal.
You mean you want more? Even though you've got a priceless reward coming your way? Do you know what I promised him?
I'll do it.
I'll go grab the baskets. Be right back.
A priceless reward? Does that mean she can essentially artificially inflate Cloud's job because her reward has no actual specified value? All right.
It must be tough. No, never mind.
Everybody has their secrets. Good day, good drink, good food, every do it now. We got our spice rack. That is a small refrigerator. If Cloud is about, let's say Cloud is 6 foot. That is a 4 foot tall refrigerator? Half of that refrigerator is probably a freezer, unless that's for like fresh fruits and vegetables in the bottom rack. Are you in this room?
Could have sworn I put
This is definitely a nice place. I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.